Wow, I don't even see the number. Okay. Reaper. Hey, bro. Didn't realize it was you when I commented. Um, what's up? Thank you for the the comments. I commented back and I had asked for your support. Um, I had assumed you either you couldn't do it or you didn't see my message or you didn't want to support. You couldn't do it. Because I definitely have been asking the world and just and taking note of who's even if you hey I like hey I didn't see I didn't know like I don't give a fuck. No offense to you or to my I'm talking to the world. I'm talking to the world. I've been screaming. I've been online screaming um and just asking for help. It's been an emergency and people are trying to hack me and encourage me to commit suicide by hacking me and trying to try to starve me out of not having no money. When I don't fear poverty, I don't fear death, I don't fear loss of loved one, I don't fear criticism, I don't fear old age, I don't fear illness, I don't fear like menafia. Menafia. So what can you do? What can you say? White man or black man. You could be 100 men, you could be a big dick tall nigga. No offense and pause. But I'm just saying, I get it. Most men and women fear me. I get it. Any grown person walking around with a lack of fears is scary. What's up? Both of them breaking their neck. Damn, where the fucking lighter go? Like, somebody picked up my. But yeah, man. Cash App, one word. Singing for the people. Venmo, one word. Um, yeah, I was trying to make videos for everybody that commented. But I also wanted to confirm that the only way I have to confirm that people are not liars and devils is with contributions. That's it. Um, um, I'm excited. We got trolls again. We got trolls again. I'm excited. Yo, we got. Did he run? Reaper, are you still there? Do I have any viewers there? If you're not living in fear, um, okay, um, yeah, he ran, he ran. Well, bye. I'll see y'all later. Um, I figured he was a troll and he ain't had no money. Who the fuck else is online playing video games besides boys? Boys. All you niggas is boys. Motherfucking video gamers. All you niggas is boys. Again, but hey, if you got enough money to be a boy for your whole life, kudos to you. congrats. I'm working on it. I'm not in no position to be. And it's, you know, the crazy thing is the women that they be with. Bitch, you got a whole motherfucking a grown ass video gamer. Like a professional. You think, hey, he got money? All right. Like, the nigga's still a nerd. In men camp, in men's school, let the nigga get locked up and surrounded by a bunch of men. Like, that's how you, again, strip his money and his titles and his status. Take his crew away from him. How tough are you now without your army? In your army, yes men. How many people armies is yes men? Shout out to my brothers and the sisters on my side. It's not a yes men situation. I don't give off those kind of vibes. And most weak-minded people run from me. Weak-minded, period. Not weak as in you ain't open. Your mind is locked. You know. Fame. This is YouTube fame. You locked. Lose the whole lighter. Everybody's blocked except my peoples. Everybody, nigga, if I don't even know you, nigga, you blocked. Tell YouTube I said that. Like, watch. You ain't, like I said, Speed can't do what I can do. Or Mr. Beast, I can do everything them Negroes is doing. And yes, I said Negroes. Yes, I believe everything and everybody's black. That's why I sit here and be talking to y'all like that. Like, even if you don't, I don't give a fuck what you identify with. Because at the end of the day, always, billionaire, trillionaire, gazillionaire. Most of us, in the eyes of a lot of y'all, no matter if they told you the truth, told you we was Moors, kings, gods, in a lot of y'all eyes, you still demonize us and you demonize yourself. Period. A lot of y'all cut black men off or did this ridiculously, and now you don't have access. You don't have access to the source. To the source. Go nation to nation to nation to nation, complexion to complexion to complexion to complexion, and ask them, and who do they look up to? Ask these rich men, ask these older white men, black or white, ask them who and what they look up to. Or you don't even have to ask them. Watch them, and you can see and listen and see who inspires them and where they get it all from. It's the frequency and the behavior. You can see Yeshua and everything and in everybody, whether they know the name or not. Whether you say Jesus, you can say Buddha, you can say Krishna, you can say whatever you want. The prophets are the prophets of the prophets. It's a different language. A feeling is a feeling. Greatness is the same. It's the same. That's why I sit here, and they was talking to the brother, and he was talking about meditation and so on and so forth. And he was right. I was thinking about it. I said this a lot. If you take music out of the church, there's no church. If you take humming out of meditation, what are you doing? If you not humming, if you don't shut off, most of us don't know how to pray or meditate properly, and that's what they want to, that's what this shit, again, degree, pope, pastor, president, police, $1 billion, $1 trillion, scientists, Tesla, like, that stuff is great. It's great. It's great. But if you don't even know how to tap into the God within yourself, it means nothing. Nothing. And everybody know everything. You got all this TikTok. A lot of y'all got all these followers. You know all of this stuff, but you don't even know how to hum and talk to God. Period. No matter what tongue you using. And it didn't take no money for me to go continent to continent to gain information that you cannot buy, you can't pay for. And now a lot of you bum ass niggas is mad. And these women, including my sisters, all of them. And I say that because I'm like, bitch, please watch so I can talk to you to your face. Because I see a lot of y'all trying to reiterate me back to me. And I'm like, you not like me. Nobody's me. Like, but I'm honored. I'm so honored that I'm seeing people trying to give me back. Niggas trying to give, I could, but my supporters, I tell my supporters, I tell Ronnie Frank, I tell my supporters straight, I tell them to their face, by you being around me, you're gonna influence me, I'm gonna be like you. That's why I have to watch who I'm around. Cause I'll pick it up, everything about you, not even knowing you or wanting to. That's just been me. So, be careful the company you keep rich company, boom, now you rich. Keep a singer in your life, boom, now what you need, an album? What you need, a single? You need a hook? What you need? Tell me what you need. What kind of feeling you going for? You don't gotta tell me the lyrics. We songwriters on this side. But let me go find some water. I'm excited. YouTube trolls fear me. They fear me. You can't troll me. All they can do is try to call police and stop people from being try. Yo, Wayne said some shit. He said I'm not sick, I'm sickening. Yo, that's such a fact. That's such a fact. They like, yo, don't spread him to the other minds. Don't let his mind get around the other minds. That's what they fear. It's hilarious. Hiding truth from yo, Marley was in the music like tell the children the truth. I'm like, Marley, what truth? Tell the children the truth. He was saying that 30, 40 years ago. That's crazy. Tell the children the truth. Be like, what? I'm like, not even born yet. Being in these countries is making me get used to fame because they act like I'm somebody. I mean, I am somebody, but they act like they know. They be looking like they know. But in the future, we're gonna have support. Gotta have that accountability, cause you get money now. People looking for an opportunity to fall on their face in front of you, so your looks scared them, and that they want to sue because you're so ugly. That they fell on their face because you was coming, and you caused them emotional. That's what's going on. That's literally what's going on. I've never seen so many white people looking at black folks say, "Hey!" Yo, The white man taking Kanye West to court. Yo, how does it feel to be a white man taking a black man to court trying to get some money? He giving some money. How does that feel? Like, run to. That's crazy. The tables have turned. History has turned around on the people who lied about history. Like, bruh. And then now, liars is ducking for their life. Liars is out here. Wait, I can go over here. To the store. Not cool. Wait, water? Lighter. Lighter and water. Lighter and water. 8,005. This country is very different. No change. No coins.
Hello, welcome.
That's crazy to me. That's how you don't have coins. No coins? No coins. This. That's Oh, okay. See, that's what I can't. I'm still. It's been 1 month. I still don't know. Thank you. I'm still confused about the money.
Hello, welcome.
Yo, I get to pick and choose. Shit hilarious. The foreigners be looking like they want friends. I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all got a rude awakening coming because y'all for all of these years. I've been dealing with mental health for years, just facing it head on. And now as the epidemic gets crazier and people just feel crazier about themselves and they're lonelier, because that's what it is, you're dealing with solitude. Most of y'all can't. I done dealt with that shit many years ago. It's a red pill. Once you born alone, you're going alone. But you got your family and friends. And men, real men are not gonna be selfish. Don't want to leave, something and have a setup. And any man, in my opinion, you ain't leave shit for your heirs. And think about the people that came. Again, you went unknown in history. Or if they remembered you for some fuck shit. They remembered you for trying to destroy. They don't remember you at all, or you was remembered for the wrong reasons. But that's a messed up way to just, because all of us is somewhere in somebody's memory bank, and a lot of things is being documented now. But yeah, man, that's why I say, man, all of the European brothers, that's why, they had me a part of I was trying to, share. There was some brothers, and they were like, yo, bro, we want to be there for you. We a group, we us. And I'm like, okay, cool. It was weird because they was like, no women allowed. I was like, okay, y'all on some real He-Man shit. Okay, cool. Like back in the days, Little Rascals. He-Man woman haters. Like, literally. Literally. But then when I realized, it took me a while to realize, I'm like, wait a minute. Ain't no black men in this group. And the black men are in the group. Niggas ain't even close to the white. What? They had a man. It was a nigga. It was a lawyer. These is millionaires. Give a fuck. I want these niggas to see. No, not like that's told niggas to their face respectfully. It's like, yo, can I work with somebody? Can I? They shot me down and I kept it moving. Kept it moving. But I'm just like, I know now moving forward, start my own fucking men's group and invite the wives. What kind of gay shit is this? But I get it. Niggas is living two lives. I get it. I get it. Again, that's why specific queens gonna be around me. A lot of queens is they running, they ducking me. And then 20 years from now, y'all gonna be calling me back. That's or less. Women are calling me back in less than 20 years. And one ex-girlfriend that I really liked and loved, I had to reblock her because I'm in the Philippines. She asking me for money. I'm like, girl, I'm in the Philippines. They, the fuck? They thinking I'm out here, I'm out here doing ministry, the real God's work. I came out here, I am the charity, I'm the walking charity. Like, come out here with ain't got no money. Ain't nobody got nothing. I'm out here singing Kumbaya. All I got is these songs and this little bit of equipment. And ready to ride on somebody over the equipment. People out here dying over change. Chains, literally. R.I.P. to the brother that I knew personally that went through that and lost his life. And I'll speak on his behalf. And he's never gonna die in my eyes because that's what Abu would say. Abu would say, I know you're gonna keep me alive. He was right. That's why I'm telling people what kind of friend I am. I'm a friend to the end, like the song. Like, I'm not just out here singing songs. When people know you that valuable, they start holding on to you like people hold on to children. Because you'd be surprised how many children you done did so on and so forth and this, I done did this and that and that and this and for whatever reasons, where they at now? That's why I'm looking at my mother. I'm like, bro, I love y'all. My mom, she's like, yo, you putting everything on the internet? What the fuck I'm supposed to do? I gotta talk to somebody. It's gonna come out, oh, don't put it out on the internet. Well, you don't talk to me. So, fucking diary entries. You mad I got a diary, a public diary? They mad that I'm songwriting and singing in this diary entries. Personal shit that you wouldn't share. Right? That's what's working. That's what the algorithm wants. Fuckery. Hey, it's not fuckery though. This is my diary entries. No funny business. Like, men don't even use that word, diary. Journaling, grow mid. But the ones who are not using those words and talking like that, you could look at his behavior and know his bank account and know what his bank account looking like. If the nigga always at work, like, no offense, nah, yo, there's mad women and like, yo, no offense, I know, yo, people who work, people be mad at me like, yo, who do you think you are? I work. I've never worked. This is all I know. I've only worked for self. I've only done for self. And this was before they was like, yo, read these books. All these books is do for self, do for self. I was already doing it. We was already, so that's, I'm like, yo, shout out to my parents. Like, they mad. I'm like, yo, let's keep doing for self. I don't know what's going on. Like, but I know they're going, I know when it hits the news, Cause it's gonna hit the news. Like we taking this shit straight to the news. Like my story is making the world. That's crazy to think that it already made the news before I started traveling like this. I was in Atlanta, and shout out to that brother. That's why I say my brothers don't have colors, cause he was a white man. He was a white man, and the man just put me on the news all around the world for nothing. I mean, I gave him a. It was for something. I helped him with his job, look good for his job in a story, and he gave me press. So it was an exchange. I don't think I don't recall him walking up. He was just like, but he walked up and he presented me. He presented it real right before I was like, get out, go away. Like a bunch of them have been approaching me, and I'm just like, I don't care how many motherfucking subscribers you think you have. Nigga, tell all them niggas I said that shit. I got something for all of you. I'm gonna go straight to YouTube and I'm gonna tell them straight up, like, yo, I'm trying to sit it, I'm trying to eat. No, all right, cool, nigga, we copying your, like, all right, cool, nigga, like, cool, nigga. Sing right in front of your motherfucking concert, nigga, sing right in front of your building. Sing right in front of the estate or buy the one next to like, what you talking about, bro? We the airwaves. Y'all hear what 50 is saying? He said he's the algorithm. And that's bro, I can say that in a sense where I am outside. I'm outside. The people who are controlling the algorithm are the people. So as long as I'm amongst the people, let the people make me viral. That's why I'm moving forward. The Discord group, the Telegram group, we're gonna find some people that are not trolls. Like you'd be surprised how many tippers they were trolls. They was tipping $10 and $20, or even like that's why I'm like, yo, I love you, Nisi, and any of the people that are in my circle right now, in my network, I'm just like, yo, WhatsApp kicked me off of. I want to change my number. I know, but I knew I was holding on to this number that I don't even have access to. If somebody's like, yo, I'm gonna send you a text message to the number right now, I'm out. I'm out the game. But I just been holding on to it with these accounts and not changing it. And it's some other stuff that like Dropbox files. One Dropbox I paid for, the other Dropbox I gotta pay for. Cause it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. And I'm just like, man, if somebody walk up to me and tell me something, give me another task, yo, Mark, you should do this. You should do this. Like, I'm just like, all right, hey. Mark, you know what you should do? Shout out to my moderators. They the only ones that could basically chat. I forgot it was on violating me a lot recently. Oh man, I'm freaking famous and successful. This is that's every like that's crazy to me. Like that's crazy to me because I'm just like I am not. I identify as a singer. I'm black. I'm a singer. Like every time I have to, and from that coming from Frank, like whether bro is joking or not, like it's because him or said people and I don't even know bro for many years. So bro don't got no reason to gaslight me at all. Like, and why would he gaslight me? Like, he's not gaslighting because he's got receipts that he's like a bunch of people got receipts that they've been showing love. A bunch of y'all got receipts. Look, I gave you some money, nigga. You was fucking trolling. Niggas is sending money to troll. That's why I'm like, send $1,000, nigga, or I'ma wait. I'ma wait for that one. I'ma wait. I'ma wait. I'ma wait. Cause I'm gonna have to break that down. I'ma wait. Whatever's equal to $1,000 in your country, like you can't say $1,000 USD. You gotta say whatever, cause different countries, okay? You can't say cause you're talking to the grandmothers around the world. All right, everybody out after this mark is a troll, and watch these ministries and these organizations. They following me already. They already following me. They've been following me on trying to. Now you want to be on the ground and have foot soldiers and be on the ground and excuse me, grassroots is the term. You know, sometimes I feel the condition of my voice, and because of smoking, and because of common thinking, my common and logical old thinking would be like, oh, I can't, because that's what the public thinks. Oh, you're gonna drop dead because you smoked a cigarette. Look, he died right there. All right, okay, all right. And there are multi-millionaires with a stogie in their mouth. Like, it's their choice. If something is giving them woosah and it's not hurting someone else or hurting themselves, man, but it's it's so much in the general, especially in the general public of America. We have more fears in America than a lot of these countries have. And I'm just like, that's what was throwing me off. I'm like, why we got, they driving with no, they out here with no, a lot of these blocks don't got no lights. And traffic is still going, even at night. I'm the only one out here like, yo, in my mind, I'm just so used to always seeing the Matrix, the Matrix, the Matrix. I heard Charleston White online talking about, the Matrix is only the internet, and I would agree and say it's everything outside of your front door, including some of our thoughts, A lot of our thoughts you ain't originate those thoughts. You're not thinking a lot of us. You're not thinking these thoughts because, again, and I'm not saying that my thoughts are brand new. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just aware. To be aware and to know you get to look at your own programming accordingly. And man, culture to culture to culture, it's if the men have it, the women have someone to rely on, and so on and so forth. Like, and if the man's mind is on point and we holding him accountable and loving on him accordingly, like, then he won't turn out to be a hater. But if he's a hater, he's probably got stuff, but he don't got too many people, whether they knew him for a long time or not. And I get that. That's why even in the future, I'm not gonna troll people back as they troll me. I'm a psychologically break them down and let them make them aware why they're attacking me. And when you tell the devil, hey nigga, I know why you mad. I know why you always in this war and angry at, God. I get it. God is not out singing you at all, but God is still God. I get it. And you like, nigga, I'm the best out here. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. You got more money. All right, cool. You got more status. You got more degrees. All right, cool. God is still God. Like, so that's happening culture to culture. You have people out here with physical stuff and status, and they fool themselves like I'm better than because I have physical stuff. And then time goes and time goes and time goes, and you find out that you was unaware of your own mental health and physical health and that motherfucking or legal health. You find out you was lacking somewhere in education, and this shit is costing you your health, it's costing you time, it's costing you money. Again, how many of us is again? These brothers, this one family, they are in their 70s, working to the bone. That man, 77 years old. Yeah, God bless him. And that. I had to, and I had to get up out of there though. Oh my God, when I tell you, majority of the foreigners from America or Europe or these countries, they come to these poor countries and they shit on these people, even if they don't know it. Their behaviors, their mannerisms, the household you came from. Like this one comic be saying, who raised you? They be like, TDK. Be like, who raised you? Yeah, it really boils down to who raised you. And you see it all the way in the grown man. All the way when he's a grown man, and he's outside in in another country, in another language, and again, that's when you really know. Because when we in our own environment, you can fake it because that's you know your environment. When you're outside of your culture and you're outside of your norm, that's when you know man. That's when man again. So that's why I'm like, thank you everybody for showing me who y'all are, and I've been showing the world who I be, like who I am, like. And then to sit here and practice with y'all to not live in fear has been a blessing, and it's been working. It's been working because I'm just like, any person throwing fear at me, you find out that I'm gonna eat your fear and spit it back at you. You're never gonna get to this point. I mean, you can try, you can follow me for a while, but to even like in 10 years from now, you still gonna have to like spend a long time. Like, again, that's what I watched people sit here and spend years, over 10 years with my grandmaster and still turn around and walk away from him when he needed them most, when he was sick. And when I don't want to say he was sick because he never was sick here, but his body started to do, the body like breaks down after 60 years, 70 years, 50 years, like bro, like you get past 60, 70 years, like he was running, he was really taking care of his body, and he was also a athlete on his body and shot up in a soldier with his body. So for it to even do what it was doing, the doctors started working on him for free because they was like, well, we was all looking at him like, yo, because Cause he would complain like, yo, the VA. He would say like, yo, the VA is not they not doing their part. Like I'm supposed to be covered. And we was like, yo, sorry, we don't have no money to make up for the VA. But then after a while, I think Montefiore, specifically Montefiore in the Bronx, he had said doctors and they studied his case. And once they found out who he was, all of the doctors would take and work on him for nothing. For nothing. Like, that's when, like, so they just, people behind the scenes just started a lot of his bills he didn't want for nothing. And he was like, yo, Mark, shorty, she been with me for 25 years, but I'm just watching her patterns of behavior and she not doing nothing. He's like, yo, she gotta go. I'm like, yo, Pop, but you 80, nigga, like, where y'all going? Where she going? Like, he left. I love you, Abu. He left. He was like, yo, I'm off this. Abu got up out of here. Abu said, I'm out of here, bro. Abu went to sleep, and that's so, I know it freaks them out that he lives through me. And you know, I'm me, but Abu is I'm definitely a product of Abu. But I knew Abu wasn't moving like that when he was in his 30s, and Abu had mad fucking money when he was my age. And he still worked like a dog though. Like I'm not about to be on. I'm not about to. He worked like a dog. And then the state was like, nah, nigga, we not even giving you your pension. He went, what? Nigga, what? Nigga, my ninjas is coming. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, we got ninjas. Play with us if you want to. They don't play. The state is backed by black ninjas. These are black people. They're telling you X-Men and Marvel and so on and so. I get it why these niggas is bum ass people trying to, Mark, they're gonna shadow ban you, don't talk about certain things. They go, all right. I'm just, y'all gotta get another personality. I'm gonna be the singer. Cause I don't know I'm learning how to read scripts and sugarcoat and straight up. They like, oh, it's not lying. You just don't share. Don't put all of that out to the public and stick to the script and so on and so forth, or you lose sponsors. And I'm like, all right, cool. I get it. Cool. I'm gonna just sing. But on my channel, this mine, it's us, this mine. When I get on your platform, it's your stage, I'm just singing, don't call, like, but if you call me out to speak, I'm pretty sure by now people like, yo, he's coming to tell the truth. And if anything, we want to run anything by him, like, and you want raw, if anybody's not going to sit here and be biased, because that's what's happening now. People get money and now they're totally biased. You don't know who the fuck that person is. They got money now. Whose money? What money? Whose money? You 9 times out of 10, you could tell who's their sponsors. Whose money it is. And I'm not knocking it. That's why I'm telling my supporters straight up, like, listen, I'm not gonna drop my price now. I don't got no price. But so God provides. And what happened is I met a lot of y'all, and there's been no obligation. And those who still have been in my life, and there's been no obligation or strain, and I'm not forcing you, and you're not trying to force nothing on me. Because a lot of people, again, I would be super famous right now if I let certain people like convert me to whatever the fuck it is they want to convert me to, including family and friends. And they like, well, nigga, if you don't believe in what we believe in, die. That's exactly what they on. Period. And nobody wants to speak to children directly like that, but if you don't tell me this 20, 30 years ago, which Abu He didn't say it directly and blatantly like that. Because Abu was older. He was way more mature than I am right now. Like, he was way more mature. I still got young testosterone. Not to say that he didn't. He just was way more, like, bro is way more at ease with everything. I guess Vietnam would do that to you. I guess atomic bombs would just change you. You know, a lot of us is like, yo, please don't drop bombs, please. We don't want to see that shit. We don't want to see that shit. And some of the YNs, I saw this viral post. The dude was like on TikTok, he's like, Iran, if you're listening, he's a black kid too. He's a black kid. You already know, like, yo, we is fearless, bro. I don't see some of the social media that's coming from these viral TikTokers that are, you can kind of already guess and see and say what they gonna do and what they not gonna do and what they not gonna say. And then you got the YNs. You like, man, you like, yo, you not even thinking, he don't even care about his reputation 20 years from now. That was me. That was me. That was me. I'm looking at myself 20 years ago like, no. You need those relationships. But I was honest. I was blatantly honest. And that's why I'm just looking back, I'm like, damn. I was honest to myself then, so I'm not mad. But what I am mad about is I had a lot of people around me, and I honestly knew, like, they served or they didn't serve my best interest. And I'm just like, man, you better take what you get. Yeah, like, and that's what a lot of us is doing. We got friends, like, I'm just looking at people who are born into certain situations, and I'm just like, I get it. And my family's definitely saying the same thing to me, my friends and family. Like, and that's why I'm just like, yo, anybody, friends, family, strangers, yo, these dragonflies they're heavy. Any of the friends and family that accept me for who and what I am, I'm like, yo, thank you. Because now moving forward, I could just be myself, continue to be myself. And those who didn't accept me for being myself, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad. I'm learning to get better at being myself. And, like, you know, what would you do, though? If you sit here getting more famous and more famous in real time with not the same, again, I was gonna say without the same resources, but I am fortunate. I am blessed. I am very aware that I'm blessed to be out here living day to day. Some people are living day to day like me, but they don't have the same set of skills, or they don't have the same education. So I'm living day to day, and I can relate to a lot of these people. Like, what they have in their bank, a lot of them have more money than me. And I'm American and speak clear English and have serious education and talent. But it's humbling, and the money don't trip me up. And it's like I said, it's cool because I get to flex on the fucking world that wants to sit here and got children believing that is, and had me believing that it's all about the money. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. I'm gonna set a new fucking trend. Diddy already did it though. That's why they trying to fuck over his name and his legacy and everything. He already showed us how to do it. He ain't had no money. He ain't have nothing in his name. Or if he did have something in his name, he probably did that 20, 30, 40, 50. They been doing that. Them men ain't got nothing. They equip every person around him is a millionaire. They make sure and I get it. That's my goal too. And it wasn't clear when I was younger. It was not clear. It wasn't clear. I knew I wanted people around me to win, but I didn't know Even if it means go broke, hold their hand type shit. If I can trust you, then I already know we're not gonna be broke for too long because I'm gonna stand here with your ass, and until you fix this shit, nigga, I'm gonna stand right here with your ass, me and my wife and kids. We'll wait, and you gotta put us up while we wait because you know I'm the same person for you. You can put your whole, you and y'all, cause if I got it, nigga, and your house burned down, nigga, it's say no words. Show up, whatever, show up, nigga, show up. Ain't no questions asked. Nigga, tell us the story after. That's, and a lot of y'all have all this money, but you don't have emergency contacts. All you got is police and so on and so forth. You don't have a circle that you can call if motherfucking World 3 started again. Mentally and emotionally and economically, this shit has been going on. And if you don't know that World 3 and this World War, they always talk World War 3. Anybody speaking like that and you not aware that it's not already digitally and economically taking place, you're a fucking fool. You're just saying you're a child. And no offense to if you're 77 years old, running a hotel, you know, or any of the elders, I'm not mad at them or putting them down and saying that they're fools. It's just foolish. I'm foolish about a lot of stuff too. And a lot of stuff I want to be foolish about. At this point, I'm like, you know, I'm safe when I'm foolish about certain things, because when you give me the information, now I'm just like, oh God, now I'm kicking my own self in the nuts because I didn't know the information. Like, I'm mad, like, yo, where was you at? Like, talking to myself, like, you not reading now? The audio books? You can't read? Like, they're reading to you? Like, that's how I look at people, like, how could you not know certain information? How could you not know how to read? You can learn how to read for free. Like, you can't even be like, yo, my country blocks such and such website. Really? There's no way around that? Bro, I didn't know. I didn't have time. Cause y'all have each other. And that's why I'm just like, yo, you know how long I've been, I'm grateful to be alone and to not be alone, and to, again, because I see a lot of people struggle. A lot of more people are gonna struggle in the future. Again, a lot of people want to, that's why they say, oh, you're crazy, you're delusional, you're this, you're that. And they walk around and they think what you have and who you have is real, until said storm and said circumstances take place, and they happen in all of our lives, and you find out what is real and what is not, who is real and who is not, even within your own self. And this is a blessing for me to do these things publicly, because I can watch my own damn tapes and send them to my own kids. And again, like, the movement has already started. It's been a movement. There's so many people that watch me and they be on the other side of the camera, and I get it. And you be like, oh, I don't want to tip, or I can't tip. And I get it. Like I said, in the future, we're gonna have a platform in a way. Well, I guess a lot of people don't get the message. You can tip by sharing, or you can tip by just being a supporter. Because money don't make you a supporter. Like, you can tip and keep tipping. Like, bro, we not friends, because like, friends and family, that's a relationship. That's a commitment. Like, I want to take time to love on the people that want to take time and love on me. And all of my friends and family that be like, yo, I'm busy. I got a fucking hit song coming for your asses. Or every last one of yous. All of yous. Including the babies. No offense to the babies. I know the babies, they gonna see this in 10 years like, what they have to do with me? Bro, you gotta be on the same Don't wait until I need you, you know, or don't wait till I, again, and you know what happens is a lot of men and women, a lot of us don't want to lie, and you shouldn't have to lie. You shouldn't have to, but I get it, drills. I get why they have drills now. They'll have a whole fucking drill and make you thinking it's an emergency, and we all live in that fear. This is just a drill. If you don't have those drills in an emergency, your family might fall the fuck apart. Like, in what? You better have some drills. Now we gotta have go broke drills. That's what I'm about to be on with my friends and family. Go broke drills. Mental health drills. Mental health drills. Like mental health drills. It's the same thing. We all need them. Yo, why do you think Britney Spears is still a multi-million dollar estate? Yo, the family was at war. The whole estate was at war in front of the world. Yo, this shit was crazy. She's fighting over their money. They fighting her over. They locking her. They'll lock you in a psych ward in a minute. And you're famous. Now you famous. And yo, who wants to be famous in an institution? You be like, nah, nigga, I want to be famous. I need to be like everybody else. Yo, that's why they starting to study on it now and talk about it now. Like 20, 30 years ago, people wasn't into and having these conversations about mental health. So again, shout out to all of the people who think, yo, Pitbull, shout out to Pitbull, bro. Oh my God, I gotta get that clip from Pitbull. Pitbull said something. He took the words out of my mouth. I think Pitbull, they said Pitbull used to be on the streets just like me selling CDs. I don't know if I've seen him though. It's been too many years, too many people, but he might know if he's seen me though. But I'm not. But to see where he's at now and to hear what he said exactly what I've been saying. Cause I tell people, I said, don't troll me because your goal is to put me down. But all you do is I dance better. I fight better. I sing better. So if your goal is to take, again, including the people who's like, yo, we're gonna hack you, we're gonna try to starve you, make sure you don't make no money. Nigga, you make me more famous and more rich. In the process, I'm going through the process. But again, they are outside. They're out. We get it at this point. Black people, black men, black people, black women, melanated people, and those who uphold the culture. It's a lot. Let's talk about. That's another video. But man, there's more European families. There's a lot of European families and just all these different nations. They are upholding ancient culture and history more than black people. So and aware of who we are more than we are. And they've been saying that to me for a long time. Mark, they know who we are. What the fuck's going on with y'all? We don't know who we are. Like, and you hear that when you're young and you're like, what? What you mean? Like, I know who I am. And you say that, but I didn't, when I used to watch all of the documentaries in America, all of y'all watch me and you watch all these documentaries in America about Egypt and this and that, but you've never been out the country. You've never been. So you really don't have the experience. You've only read the book. You've never had the experience. So you don't know your DNA. is going to tell you things on its own from the experience alone. Your DNA is not going to unlock said things from a book in a TikTok video. Keep TikToking. Keep on TikToking. It took me to, again, when I got on the plane, I was coming out here with little to no money. I was like, this is dumb, but I gotta do what I gotta do, because it's dumb to live on bunk beds in America when I can afford a house. I can have a house out here. The fuck? This shit more affordable than the Philippines. I'll fly. They speak English in the Philippines. All right, cool. We'll get the space, fly to the Philippines, spend some time, and bring somebody back over the fuck here. The fuck? Like, the fuck is you talking about, nigga? The whole Southeast Asia, nigga. Got the whole Southeast Asia. By the time y'all figure it out, it'll be 10 years from now. We'll have a whole market waiting for you to buy when you get here. That's what all of these foreigners is doing now. They come in, then all of us is sitting here buying stuff, not even from the locals. That's why I sit here and I be freaking out because I'm looking at the business owners and the owners of the properties. And I'm like, y'all not even fucking with the people on the ground. Y'all taking advantage of the actual people who have ancestors who's been here. And it's just about the dollar and the quota in a bunch of these places. And they like, yo, shh. I get it. And that's why I'm like, all right, God is using me to play with a lot of people. I'm telling y'all, because if I was walking around with a whole bunch of money like Speed is, you can't tell what reality really is for him. They all know he's a multimillionaire since he was 16. They're never going to treat him accordingly anymore, even if he go broke. They'll sit there and interview him now. What was it like? And now you're broke. What's it like? They'll interview him on that now. Like, it's never going to be the same for him. He's already made it. But anybody who is still up and coming, and they still on the same path for their dreams, and they know they're going to make it, and everybody around them knows that they're going to stay on that path if it's the last breath that they breathe. Period. Why are you living? Why are you here? Why do you live? What do you live for? If you don't have that conversation every day, I can't even talk to you. No matter who you are. Sister, nephew, brother, mother, father. That's why I said shout out to my supporters. Like, we on that frequency. It's frequency. It's a frequency. It's not just a conversation. It's a vibe. It's a frequency. It's a vibe. Why are you doing it? Like, and you should be able to backtrack, even if you don't remember a lot of stuff like I do, and track your life. Okay, all of these things, it might not lead up to a whole bunch of money. Was there service? Did you do anything for anybody? I see the Hebrews is on that. I see that. And a lot of them are stupid, rich and wealthy, and they really silent about it. For those reasons. Because money has really fucked up a lot of nations and people. Totally exploited them out. And you can look and tell, if some people didn't have money, they would still be alive. So what do you want? Do you want life, or don't gain the world and lose your soul? Don't gain the world, and that's like RIP to everybody who is not here with us. Like, we know a lot of people who gained the world and are not here today. I also talk to myself. That's why I sit here and talk to myself and know, like, in a heartbeat, like, I'll do whatever it is, not just to win for myself, but I've been winning. I've already beat the game for myself over and over and over again for myself. Like, it's been about, like, how to have a successful family, and I have to be rich enough to like. I really mean it. I have to be rich enough, not just for myself. I have to be rich enough to be able to, even if the people around me fuck over the money, and that's kind of what I'm learning. Had I had all this money, and even the money that I had, and I was giving it to my family and friends, none of them were giving me mother. They won't even send. Yo, shout out to my mother. Thank you. Shout out to my mother. I appreciate that. I appreciate the contributions. I don't know why she blocked me, but that was awkward. And then I sent her a cash app. I didn't mean to troll with $1, but I ain't really have much. But I wanted to send 5. I wanted, yo, somebody send my mother some money on Cash App and ask her, Mark loves you. Like, drop a Cash App. I would drop a Cash App in the thing, but nah, I get it. She's embarrassed. They're embarrassed. They're upset. They're upset. And I'm like, don't be upset with yourself. I'm not mad at you. I was gonna get therapy one way or another. It worked. Created therapy. Created. You ain't got money for therapy. You ain't got money for healthcare. Hustle, create it. Go get healthcare. Like even in another country. And that's what I'm sitting here doing. I'm like, all right, do I want to challenge myself to get surgery and to get healthcare out of pocket? I mean, that's an amazing challenge. I'm like, do I want to, again, if somebody has a better position for me, I'm open. That's what I'm saying. If somebody can use me somewhere on this earth, I want to be used. But if it's not if nobody has time for me right now, then I'm gonna just wait for God. Period. That's what it's been. Like that's literally what it's been. My t-shirt don't say that no more. But the first t-shirt that I put on said "Sing it for God." Whatever goes on a t-shirt, even if you lose the t-shirt, it's gonna stay with you. Like we are t-shirt culture. I am like one of the coaches. I've seen people make millions of dollars from t-shirts. And you sit there and be like, well, God damn. There's a video, Google it. 14-year-old retires his mom selling t-shirts. Google it. He's on YouTube. They interviewed the young brother. 14-year-old boy retires his mom from t-shirts. I'm sitting there like, God damn, I got to get money. Like, and I got to hurry up too, because I'm not 14. I was 14, I was getting money, but we wasn't like, yo, mom, man, fuck that job, nigga, I got work for you right here. What? That's what I wanted, but I don't know if we had that sort of access. What? The internet? What? Like, what? YouTube? And you ain't got to pay no rent? Man, if you don't get your YouTube, that's why I'm like, yo, let me get into these schools and tell these kids, like, what's your grades? Like, you don't want to read? All right, cool. We just leave you in timeout for a couple of years, just for a while. You want to be in timeout for forever? Like, no. Well, you better get your reading and your math together, because in a little while, I'm going to be asking you for help. And if you can't help me, no more snacks, man. I need whoever's, because I'm going to hold on to my little, because this stuff is getting fast. And I need everybody around me. Everybody grab a book or something that looks like a book. Information's coming too. I can't even learn all these things at one time. I'm just like, I just wanted to learn piano. I wanted to learn how to sing. And then I said, if I learn how to sing, I'll be able to make some money. I got the singing. And then they start talking about, oh, you got to learn recording. You got to learn audio engineer. You got to learn choreo. You got to learn. Bro, I signed up for songwriting, and then now I can sing my own songs. All this So that's why I'm like, God, I'm sorry. God, I am sorry. I know I was supposed to be only writing and singing. I know I can't do all of this other stuff. I won't say I can't. I'm not supposed to. I asked to write. Became a very outstanding writer. And still, you don't lose your education. I asked to sing. I'm out here singing in Laos. Most of us never even heard of this country. Most of y'all don't even, of course they blocking me. Of course they try to, my lifestyle is viral. Nigga, you better report in shadow ban. Nigga, my life with $0, you're intimidated by me. So I gotta walk around and be quiet most of the time because I don't want to intimidate people. I just sing songs now. Like the guy from, watch the movie Little Rascals. There's a guy named Uh-huh. The whole movie, all he says is uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. And then at the end of the movie, they're like, yo, uh-huh, what you feel about that? And he was like, I'm gonna show you what he said. Where is the I'm gonna show you what he said. I love my references. My references be on point. Music references, movie references, biblical references, cultural references. Because people be out here, where's your sources? Where'd you get that information? People be saying stuff, they don't even know where they got the damn, they don't even know why. You can remember where you got the information from. And if it's outdated or not. You running around 20, 30 years with outdated information, wondering why you got money, but you still feel weird about yourself. Or it's a challenge to make money. How? Yo, shout out to the sisters and the women that are making money at home, working from home. What's that like? Can I work for you? Yo, I told this sister straight up, yo, you need a worker? What you need? I probably can't be, a boy toy because you probably get your skinny ass out of here. But yo, you need some emails. You need a dog. You need a dog sitter. I'll sit right by the phone and watch the dog. Hey, and be like, hey, that's a gig. I tell people I'll sit there and watch your dog. Put the phone in front of the camera. Sit there and monitor the dog, and now I got a side business. I'm watching dogs online. I gotta eat, man. I gotta eat online. This is wow. So the adapter for this phone, I do not have, man. So I'll just check. Yep. Check. So there's no way for me to connect the music. It's cool though. I'm frustrated now. So I'm out here, and if I wanted to sing a song, I can't even. I don't like these new iPhones. Yo, these new iPhones, I can't connect auxiliary cables in this. If the radio is not Bluetooth, like, yo, the equipment is outdated. Yo, this radio is outdated. I'm traveling the world with an outdated radio. That's crazy, bro. Yo, break me. Like, I'm starting to look at some of these things from his perspective, and to look at it from outside of myself. That's when I really start to, okay, this is not how I'm living. I could see how a lot of the I would probably scare me. Like if I didn't get to, man, if I saw somebody coming like myself, yeah, I would have went the I would have went the other way too. It's a defense mechanism. Damn, man, trauma. I'm sorry, y'all. Trauma got me, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I've seen people who got it worse. People who are on the streets, they were screaming and yell. I've seen it like it's way worse. I'm cordial. Some people are not in hospitals, and they should be in hospitals because they need like help even with just basic things. And then you leave the states and you find that people struggle with mental health all over the world, yet the people who struggle with mental health and they're outside of America, they don't have the same um they're not afforded the same care at all, or a system. There's no system at all for them in a lot of these places. So shout out to the guy from India. There's a guy from India who walks around and they find home. Oh my God, I want to share that I want to share his page. He yo yo he finds people on the street and he has a crew. They physically snatch them people on camera. They physically grab them up, hold them down. Yo, that shit had me. I was crying inside seeing that. Like, that was that because America won't do that. But because America has laws where they can't do that. But America's need to start like changing laws. And if that was crazy, like in India, lets them. Yo, he was that. These people were homeless they would get mentally to the point where they didn't want to watch, they didn't want to do nothing. And the men hold them down and wash them and clean them and change their clothes. And it was crazy. Like, and you see the people at the beginning at the beginning, they be trying to duck and run like and fight. And we us. So all the people who's been watching is like, they fighting to, and that's insane that there are a lot of people like that. The state is probably going through that with black people. Fighting and damn near got to police and parents is out here. And I was one of those child fighting, you gotta fight the child to help the child. Like, a lot of us would be like, first off, I'm not fighting. Or if we're gonna fight, somebody gonna die. End of the fight, choose. No fight, all right, cool. You go your way, I go, like, no fight, all right. Those are warriors. You can't, that's why I see why Trump's under attack. They're attacking Frank, they're attacking me, they're attacking Ronnie, they're attacking Niecy, they're attacking both Nieces, my mother and Niecy, like, they're attacking Emma, like, all of my supporters been done under attack. That's why they're supporters. And the people who sit here and attack me are the spoiled, entitled, rotten people of the earth. And they show it in their comments and in their ways. And they know they're rotten behind the camera. And I get to shine in this sunlight. And even when it's dark, I am... When you start talking like that, people get scared. Like, who do you think, what you mean you are the light? Nigga, you know exactly what I mean. All I gotta do is point out examples. All I gotta do is say speed around your children and you'll see light. Or you'll see light. You'll see light. Or say YouTube in any of these nations and watch the lights come on. So I get it. Like a lot of people take advantage or get cocky and arrogant with their power and their influence, and have been, and then they lost their influence, or they lost contracts, or they lost relationships. And that's people trying to sit here and say the same thing to me. And I'm like, if you lost me or I lost you, it was meant to be. Period. No matter what you was given. A lot of the women, I'm like, I'm not fucking you. And if I was, and if I did you wrong, nigga, the shit was trash. That's, nigga, I fucked up. I wasn't telling you. Nigga, shit was trash the whole time. Like, I'm sorry. There was a couple, I'm like, no, Hannah, no. Hannah, no. But Hannah, no, Hannah. Hannah let her family separate her from me. And then she came back to me and was like, yo, Mark, I'll be with you now. And I was like, I still accepted her. I could have said, you let your family take your own purity away from you. You let your own, you went against God. God gave you an intuition and told you where to go and where to be. You didn't go there. You went against your own intuition. She saw me a year later and she said I was raped. And I'm like, what do you want me to say? I'm not gonna say I'm like, she looking at me and I'm looking at her. She looking at me, I'm looking at her. You know why she's looking at me and I'm looking at her? She know we've been behind closed doors. And I loved on her and did not at all take advantage of her. At all. And she loved me for that. She was like, yo, and then I guess she was behind closed door with another one of these niggas and tried that same shit. And I said, why'd you let them live? You women are letting these niggas live? Let a nigga try some shit on me. Or even look like, I lived through it? I lived? Shit. I'm not in jail. Mommy, I'm outside. Nigga, they like, he's alive? That's what 50 said. They said, that was crazy. They said, say something good about Ja Rule. One good thing about him. That was very honest. Nigga said he's alive. Like, bro, bro, that's why they fear 50, because they like, yo, 50, excuse me, 50 is a black man who don't need the bank's money anymore. He's secure now. He's got his own money. He don't need he been sitting there paying the state. The state can keep raising the taxes. He gonna complain about it, but he gonna keep paying it because he can afford to. And that's some real king shit. That's some real king shit. Like, yo, like, and then they share the information with y'all, so y'all talk about it, or we talk about it, and I can talk about it because I'm not paying. Like, I don't even qualify. I don't make enough money yet, and they're waiting for me to make some money, and I'm like, well, we all gonna be sitting here waiting, because they're gonna be like, okay, well, he's got to have some money now because he's doing this, he's doing that, he's doing he's got these people around him. He's got to have some money now because he got all these people around him. Watch. They gonna all tell you, like, yo, watch. We gonna find a way to still keep this shit the same way. The bills is gonna be paid, and the people around me, but we gonna still find a way to not have absolutely nothing. And then now, because when you do that, when you go to the, when you break things down and break people down to their simplest form, emergency, that's when you know nation to nation to nation, no matter what language they speak. When you start breaking it down, just human beings. Let me get into this though, before I forget. Um, Little Rascals. Little Rascals. Wait. No. Speech.
Throughout history, men have formed secret societies based upon loyalty.
Speech. Yes, it is. Yeah, he said.
Hey everybody! I always learned a new word! Actually. Hey everybody! I always learned a new word! Actually, I've always had a rather extensive vocabulary, not to mention a phenomenal grasp of grammar and the superlative command of syntax. I simply chose not to employ them.
That's crazy. Do you know how many grown people today still would not know what he's saying? That's crazy. And I watched that a million times when I was younger. And I had no idea. And now I listen to it and I know word for word. Like, wow. I'm about to be on my shit for real. Like, really. Like, but didn't talk. All he said was I'ma sing. And just, I put a lot of thought into this years ago. But it's gonna take some marketing money to like really brand that and just like not talk. I'm gonna wait till we get really more famous and let the people around me talk. But I have to get, I wish I could be on that now. I don't have nobody around me to talk for me and wouldn't have to obviously know me enough to be themselves and not talk for me, but just in the same frequency, at least same frequency. And I don't have to talk. I can just speak through song. And we brand that, and it also helped with a reset. But I've already been doing that by just shutting the stream off when I don't want to stream. I don't stream. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna take it off of subscribers only mode. I mean the other one. Actually, I don't know if it matters. I don't think it matters right now because until my channel is recovered, it don't matter. Like it really don't matter. And we don't know. I'm just hoping yeah, I'm just I'm hoping I can build trust. I just want to build trust. I want to build trust in people, and I want people to know, or I don't care if everybody knows, but certain people, I want them to know that they can trust me. And when you have that trust, when you have trust from a lot of people, um, there's no credit line in the world that can restrict you. Credit, money, class, it all is trust. Trust accounts, and then trust. Um, that's why a lot of this it's gotten real. It's been spiritual the whole time. And you everybody that's been trusting enough to make, contributions up until like recent times, still showing love. Like it does make me emotional to see all the people who show love. They show love, and a lot of people are not interested in sending an email, or just when they showed love, it was just like for a moment. And when they showed love, I was just like, yo, out of all these people, some of these people, a bunch of people should be here a year or two from now, because this is a lot of people. But survey says survey says I got stalkers, and I got real people in my life, and I'm also really famous, because when you have haters for that long, they're really fans. They're not haters. They're just taking advantage of the internet today, and I'm gonna sit here, and that's crazy. I would hate to be, again. That's why I'm inspired. Anybody who I knew personally, and they made it bigger, I'm like, they are my confirmation that I'm next. Even if they haven't heard from me in 10 years. Because every time they do hear from me and they see me, that's why a couple of them, they get on my YouTube and they either tip or they just be in the comments and they just be like, and then they leave. Because I'm like, welcome. Welcome. You got your world, I'm creating mine. Let me go get this adapter, man. I don't even have music adapter to sing. Also, the person or the people who, the same people who want to see you fall are the people that were closest to you, or they were close. They wasn't maybe the closest, but they were close to you. So I'm very aware that the same people that sit here and talk crazy to me online and cuss me out and try to trigger me and get me to respond and cuss them back out, those are fake friends that I removed. I was like, no, you removed. Goodbye. I don't. So I know now they have to sit here and still, because I'm in their thoughts forever. And they know, to me, they're not in my thoughts because I can't even remember. I don't remember. Like, and they know I don't remember. Who? You can physically stand out here and watch me surrounded by a crowd. They know I don't remember. Like, my own peoples, my own family and friends, they know I've been outside in the middle of the streets with a crowd of people. They, yo, Monk, it's me, remember? His uncle is Uncle Timothy. I know one of them niggas is I heard one of the dudes. Um, yeah, I know one of the dudes. One of the dudes that used to try me when I was a child. Um, and I had to correct him when I was a child. I corrected him, and he had an older brother. And he could have told his older brother like, "Yo," he did tell his older brother. The neighborhood told his older brother. Niggas left me alone. Like, anyway, that person grew up to be in government. He's in government. Um, it, he's still the same, not still the same, but the circumstances and him having that attitude towards me, I know if he saw me then, again, what happens is a lot of them become police officers and they'll try to use their authority and their power to take advantage of you. And that's them the same people that are sitting here watching me online. And these niggas will pay for bots or pay or spend time. And I get it. I get it because like I said, I got a list and I'm checking it twice. I'm gonna find out who is naughty or nice. Mr. Mark is coming. And what I mean by that is psychologically break myself down and break men down and use everything and everyone as an example that has been in my life, including Timothy. That was his name, Timothy. And now he's like some sort of government. But no, his brother, I never got like reacquainted with him. His brother supposedly works with Columbia Records. And I believe, I don't know, but that's what the brother said. And the brother did show documentation on Instagram of an artist that he's working with. And he's like, yo, I'm a millionaire and I'm this and I'm that. And Timothy is with government now. And he's like, yo, we can't sign you because you don't have a lot of numbers. And also because you're too conscious. And I'm like, well, thanks for being honest with me, Adam. I'll see you later. And he's like, yeah, I'm a multimillionaire. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I can't do nothing for you. And I'm like, all right, cool. I get that. Again, these are people who I grew up with. And 50 said that shit. I grew up around some niggas that's not my friends. But we all sat in each other's faces, cordial. And people are still doing that at their job to this day. And a lot of y'all got these six-figure jobs, and that's what you're doing now at your job. You surrounded by people down to, a lot of us have neighbors. A lot of people be mad that that's why I moved. People be mad that I could pick up and just move, and I did. I had neighbors yesterday in this one hotel, and it was a pattern. It's me. It's a pattern. I picked up, went to the owner and all of them, and just got out of there. And now I'm in another location. And a lot of y'all have neighbors that you have to smile in their face, and they have to smile in your face, even though y'all don't like each other for whatever reasons. And they're people at your job or at wherever. And it just sucks when you don't have enough education and power to change, and you're a grown man. And again, it's fear too. A lot of people are just not going to drop, and that's a fear though. That is definitely a fear, because mentally it's going to add up on you. If you sit here and you accept certain things because you getting the money, at some point, something or someone, that job or it's gonna add up. Just gonna be accounted for at some point. And a lot of us, I just noticed in the States, we putting our mental health last. In 10 years from now, from me even saying it, in 20 years from now, the States We just, a lot of people are going to be living even better than what we are. And then there's going to still be so many of us that are like, how could you not be happy? We in the future, and we got all this abundance. And it's taking place because of mental illness. You don't take care, I'd rather take care of the mind part now and take care of the money part later. And I did that. I did that. And that's how I even had the courage to start a channel, let alone take it live and get it again. I've got enough work to sit down for six to 12 months and just reflect on all of what I've done for like the past 10, 15 years. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to work because the music don't feel like work. And to talk about the journey through song is a blessing as a songwriter, and sometimes is not enough. Sometimes it does need to come out like this, story form, or just, but it's I have so much audio that I done recorded. It's a lot to listen back to. And it's public. So I've been really leaning on God, because I'm just like, all right, in the event that I'm like losing files and losing stuff, I'm gonna just have faith and know that God has people on the other side of the camera listening. And then that way they kind of form this relationship and get to trust and know me, because they know themselves and they know what they accept and they know what they wouldn't accept. And then just kind of move forward with that. And then not really ask for too much. But yeah, I'm definitely struggling with asking. I'm especially knowing now that people are playing with my channel and my means of asking for help. So now they would put fake traffic. So now I don't know who to talk to, who is real, who is not, and to disturb the people who are. Again, I'm never gonna stop asking, and I'm never gonna stop singing. And again, we just made the news, and I'm gonna take it to another network and another network until we make CNN and so and Fox and so on and so forth. We not gonna just. That's how you deal with YouTube. Oh, and all you got to do is send them an email with a story as wild as this one. The news is looking for something to talk about. It's very hard to keep this thing charged. Jesus. keep forgetting stuff. I know I grabbed this piece. I looked before I left, and I found it, and then I grabbed it, and I still don't have it. This music situation is unreal. I'm gonna just buy or try to inquire about another device. Another I don't see it here either. Yeah. So that means I'd have to walk around. I either buy that piece or right now I'll only be able to play it through the laptop. Let me check this pocket. This is so hard to sing. Oh my God. So hard. This is crazy. It's equipment, lack of equipment.